If you don't have some cast irons at home, please get some, because this dish, you can do this in the oven, you can do this on your gas grill at home. What I usually do at home, if I'm doing this at home, is stick these guys in 450-degree oven and get them hot. This guy, you can sit right on top of them. Just throw them in the oven, let them sit there for about 15 minutes. Let's get into this chicken. When we're out in the field and we don't have hand washing facility, we got to glove up. I like to put them on the back. Sometimes I'll cut the wing off for this and just kind of throw them on the fire, and we'll use that for just a little Scooby snack type thing. But get rid of that little wing. So your backbone is right here. So I'm just going to take the shear and just go right down the back here and just cut that thing open right through the rib cage. And this is literally one of the best chicken dishes you could ever do. We're going to take the breastbone here and just kind of weight down with our hands and just break a couple ribs here. So I'm just going to pull that little cute rib cage out just like that, and pull that wishbone out of there. What I like to do with the thighs is find the bone, the thigh bone going into the leg bone, and just give that a little cut and open it up. And what that does is just kind of exposes that dark meat to a little bit more heat, but still has the meat totally intact. This is a combination of the crushed pasilla, and then I have some onion powder, some garlic powder, and a little tiny touch of brown sugar. The brown sugar is going to help with a little bit of caramelization, add a little bit of sweetness to it. And give that little pat, flip her over. So seasoning on the front end here. What I'm going to do is also take olive oil and put it right on there. I'm going to move that pan off, and we're going to go a little bit of olive oil because we don't want any sticking here. You can see how hot that olive oil is there. Watch out. We're going to put a little bit of olive oil so it doesn't, the top pan doesn't stick here. Just to coat it. It doesn't have to be totally set, just as long as it's heating from the top and pressing it down as well. Now we shut our lid. Why don't we check on our chicken? I'm going to grab it at the head, turn it. Oh my goodness, look at that. So some of that blackening there is the pasilla de Oaxaca, the chili, and that's good. That's what you want, like a nice crispy. You can see how crispy that skin is. And that's literally been on there for about 10 minutes. So this is a really fast way to cook a chicken. We're gonna go back on with the top here. We're gonna do the chicken on a bed of just simple grilled kale. Just take it off, and we're gonna just toss that in olive oil, salt and pepper. We're gonna go right on the coals with it. Let's get in there, work it, get the oil and salt and pepper in there, go right on the coals. We're gonna do a nasturtium flour compound butter. And we're just gonna kind of gently get them together here. Thin chiffonade on that. Look at that, how beautiful confetti, that's gorgeous. And we got a little knob of butter here, and we're gonna put that into the bowl with it. We're gonna do a little salt and pepper. We had our lemon zest left over from our last dish. We're gonna do 1 zest of a lemon, whip it. Look at that kale, here it comes. You hear how crispy that is? Beautiful, just kind of want to smash it up a little bit. First thing I like to do is take off the legs, then you can deal with the breast. We're gonna go right down the center to avoid that bone in the middle and just work right along the edge. Look at that, perfectly cooked, juicy. Other side, breast comes off. So you want to go across the grain and then just put that right up on top of the kale. In with the legs. Now we're going to go on with our butter. Let's put the rest of this butter in the pan with these juices, and that's going to melt it. And ladle this beauty right over the top of the kale and the chicken. Now we're going to finish the dish with our beautiful flowers for a little crunch, extra flavor, some fleur de sel. So here's our final dish. We have a cast iron brick chicken, we have a nasturtium butter, and a bed of crispy grilled kale from Full Circle Farms. That's a wrap for today at Full Circle Farms with Ken and Erica. Thanks guys for watching so much, and we've really enjoyed it, and we cannot wait to come back and enjoy this fine bounty that they've created for us. Thank you. Let's eat, please.
All right.
Oh my goodness, where do I start? Oh, that kale.
Listen to that.
Listen to that thing, huh? Oh, get that action, buddy. Speaking of action. I love that action. Yeah, with a piece of kale. Oh, 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 dude, you gotta try that. I'm not kidding.